All right, today we're going to make a prime rib roast. So generally with a rib roast, it's about 1 pound per person. So I have a 4-pounder, I'll show you in a second. And you smoke it at 225 degrees and it's about 35 to 40 minutes per pound. So this will take, 2.5 hours or so, depending on how you like it done. Let me show you the roast. All right, there it is. So there's a couple of different ways to prep it. First, you got to coat it with something so all the seasonings stick to it. So a lot of people just coat it with mustard. The mustard flavor doesn't really stick with it. It's just sort of a way to adhere to the meat, and then the mustard sort of goes away and the seasons kind of go into it. I guess you can taste it a little bit, but or you can do olive oil and just kind of coat the whole thing with olive oil. And then once it's all coated with either one, whichever you decide, this is the stuff that I've been using. It's from Traeger. Also has the smoker. It's a prime rib rub. It's really good. You'll see what it looks like when it's all prepped. All right, so here's what it looks like coated with olive oil and the Traeger prime rib rub. And you can see I kind of got some fat around there. It's got some good marbling in there. These are the bones, so I do have the bones in here. A lot of times you'll have the butcher just cut here. I've done that in past videos. And then they string it together. This one I didn't do it, so I'm just gonna cook it with the bone right in there. So we're gonna go put that in the smoker, and it looks pretty good. There's a lot more fat on this side of it. Over here, I think I'm gonna go this way for a while, get it going. I may end up turning this thing this way, let some of this fat come down once it gets hot. I don't know, see how it goes. But there we are, 225 on the Traeger smoker. All right, so we are exactly 1 hour in, so let's check it out. It's looking pretty good. So yeah, you can really see those spices getting in there. Look at that. That's really good. That's nice. Close this up because it's cold out. So I'm doing this at 225 is the attempt that I'm going with. So it's looking good. All right, we had a little bit of a mishap. I was working on a project in the house, and my sous chef here went ahead and got a hold of the drip bucket and was running all over the yard with it. But in the process, I realized that I had run out of wood pellets, so my smoker shut down. So I had to refire it. And I'm putting this wheel back in here. Not ideal, but what I'm gonna do, I sort of sprinkled it with a little more seasoning. Cranked it up, so I'm going to run it up to 275 for like the last hour. See if I can get some char on the outside of it. So it's looking pretty good though. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. All right, we are done. That was a heck of a smoke. A little bit of we had a few problems, but I think we're good. There we are. We're at about 135, 140. So we're sort of medium rare, I guess. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to put it in a little resting pan, and I'm going to let it sit for probably like maybe 25 minutes or so, and then carve it up and see what it looks like inside. So we'll see that. All right, we are done. It has rested, and you're going to see that I've cut out the bone because we did not have the butcher do it before, so I cut it out here. So we're just going to go ahead and sort of slice one off. You can kind of see all the kind of crusty seasonings on the side. It's really good. So let's just cut a slice off here and see how it looks. It's very tender. There we go. That's a nice looking piece. Just put that right on the plate. And what we have here is just a little sort of horseradish sour cream sauce. And that is the the smoked prime rib. And let me just take it real quick. That was our sous chef who was guilty and his assistant earlier. But there we go. Looks very good.